Okay, I got some great hiking videos coming up, but you know, it's difficult. But as I state to my friends, I'm just enjoying watching the world burn. You know what I mean? Because I'm all alone. My wife. By the way, she's going to drop the dog off here tomorrow. But let's just listen for a second. This is the Liberal Hive Mind. He's on YouTube, and I want to promote his channel. I just love it. So let's just listen for a second. Okay, come on. What the hell's going on?
On the high-profile
there we go.
second one, an additional report from the DNC. You notice that name right over there. Real James Woods. Denying individuals First Amendment rights to speak, to share their opinions online, in the online town square, because that's exactly what Twitter is. Purely because the DNC found it politically inconvenient for them. This is a scandal of epic proportions. This is something that should shock you to your core. Now, to be absolutely fair on this, I am going to add some context here that Trump officials were also using these channels to have their voices heard at the platform as well. But as Matt Taibbi clarifies, both political parties had access to these tools. For instance, in 2020, requests from both the Trump White House and the Biden campaign were received and honored. However, the system wasn't balanced. It was based on contacts because Twitter was and is overwhelmingly staffed by people of one political orientation. There were more channels, more ways to complain open to the left, while Democrats than the right. As we know, 99% of political contributions from Twitter employees go to Democrats. The resulting slant in
So I'll just pause it right there. You can watch his channel. I don't want to take away rain on his parade on my channel. But I did want to talk about Elon Musk. Boy, I tell you, if you ever want to learn about Elon Musk, and I know this sounds crazy, is read the book Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. And that was a book that I consumed back in college. I read it's over 1,000 pages long, but the character in the book is brilliant as Elon Musk. And so I just wanted to kind of do a breakdown on what I think is taking place, because I think that what was happening was the corrupt Democrats. There's not a good Democrat. I will tell you that. That's my opinion. If you're a Democrat, then you're corrupt. You're basically on the grift. You're stealing from somebody somewhere. That's just my opinion. But and of course there are Republicans that do the same. But they're far fewer. Let's just say that 40% of the Republican Party is corrupt, the establishment, and 60% are probably good people and representing their constituents properly. None of the Democrats do. None. They're in cahoots altogether. But anyway, so what I wanted to tell you is an investment opportunity. You've got Uranium, UEC, Uranium Corporation, because what I'm seeing now is Europe is slitting their own throats. Now they're trying to put price caps on Russian oil. Oh my God, they're gonna freeze to death this winter, and oh man, and now they're saying they're not going to buy Russian uranium. Well, all the uranium comes from Russia at this point. So you've got there's a U.S. company, UEC, and UROY, UROY. That's a uranium play that you might want to, because I don't want to just do videos about, okay, this is what's going on in the world, and you're helpless. You can't do anything about it. You can't. Everything's spiraling out of control and you have to be depressed. No, I want to tell you where you can go to make some money, and that's what I'm trying to do. I was trying to tell you to invest in precious metals. Are they still a great place to be? I think so, but I mean, we've seen, like, boy, I tell you, I watch my videos, I cross my legs way too much. I guess it's just kind of a nervous thing about making videos. But I mean, I'm looking at what's happening with precious metals, and is it a good time to get in? I don't know. Is this the big upward move that we're going to see as the dollar devalues and currencies around the world get destroyed? I mean, we with the whole crypto by the way, isn't that amazing? This Sam Bankman-Fried, or whatever the hell the guy's name, he's going to be appearing at the World Trade Foundation. He's going to be the keynote speaker after he stole, what was it, $14 billion and just pissed it away. All of his investors are now bankrupt. And he's going to get to speak at the World Trade Foundation because he basically greased the wheels in Ukraine, and then of course that got kicked back to the corrupt Democrat Party, and it's just huge to watch it all take place, and how anybody can be a Democrat. It just blows my mind. You don't think that this is going to come back to haunt you in some fashion if you're a Democrat? It certainly is, and it's just huge to watch the whole thing take place. But anyway, the point of the video was about Elon Musk, and I wanted to tell you how brilliant this guy is. I mean, this guy is, he's the Einstein, or the Henry Ford, or the Tesla. I mean, you can't even compare him to anybody in history. I mean, I can't imagine. And so the reason that he bought Twitter was he had to have leverage. And I made a previous video about what he needed for leverage, but I didn't understand, that the establishment was coming after him. And so he just felt like, he needed some pushback. And boy, did he blow up the world. Oh my God. And so now I'm back on Twitter, and I will encourage everybody. No. Do I believe that Elon is a saint or is like, the savior of the world? Well, in a certain kind of way, he certainly is, because he's brilliant. Everything he touches just turns to gold. So I'm going to be looking at investing into the Tesla stock. That was the other thing I was watching tonight. The semi trucks are coming online, and can you imagine an electric semi truck with 550 miles of range? That's huge. That means you can drive from Texas to California, in a run, and not even have to refuel with these new trucks that he's coming out, and they're coming off the production line. So if you want to buy a stock, and that's what my channel's all about, is trying to benefit you. Do you want to invest? I mean, I would invest in Elon Musk 100%. And I'm going to look into it. I got to see what's going on with Tesla. Now, where would I get in on that position? I do think we're going to have a stock market crash. And usually when that happens, all stocks are going to get brought down. But I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to have limit buys on Tesla all the way down as the stock market crashes. It was just like Berkshire Hathaway back in the day. I mean, I made a tremendous amount of money off of Berkshire Hathaway. Unfortunately, they sold their souls. They partnered up with Bill Gates and the globalists. And so I wouldn't touch Berkshire Hathaway with a 10-foot pole. But right now, I mean, I think Tesla's going to be the place to be in the coming months. Now, do you want to buy right now? No, I wouldn't. I would wait until we have a pullback in the stock market, which is going to happen. I mean, everything's crashing. Everything's going down. The retail market, I mean, you want to believe the mainstream news that, the employment numbers were great and all that stuff. No. Wait for a pullback. So let me finish this video. It's good to live in the free state of Florida. And if you're a Democrat, get the hell out of Florida, move to California, move to New York. But unfortunately, they're all moving here. I mean, please, God, if you're a Democrat and you're moving from New York to Florida, well, at least change your political affiliation. Peace out. Stay free.